Why collaborative divorce usually isn't worth it. In theory, collaborative divorce sounds ideal. What is collaborative divorce? Two spouses discuss together with their lawyers, mental health professionals, financial specialists, and sometimes a child psychologist or development specialist to collaborate toward a peaceful, non-adversarial resolution of the issues that have arisen in the divorce action. Everyone agrees not to go to court and instead signs a contract that forces them to start over with new counsel, meaning that the lawyers that they utilized in the collaborative divorce process cannot be the lawyers for either party if litigation becomes necessary. But how well does collaborative divorce work in practice in general? Collaborative divorce is rarely the wise choice. It is expensive, bloated, over-reliant on the flawed premise that litigation is inherently bad, and misplaces its trust in social science far too much. A traditional divorce case is already expensive, but collaborative divorce can easily double or triple the costs. Why? Well, because instead of each party hiring his or her own lawyer, in addition to each of them retaining a lawyer to represent each of them, they're now jointly hiring and jointly paying for more professionals. And the question is whether they're really needed. These additional professionals can include a couples or marital kind of therapist, a financial advisor, and sometimes a child psychologist if the parties have minor children and need to address issues of custody and parent time. Some collaborative divorce processes also include a divorce coach, asterisk here, all of whom bill hourly and often don't operate efficiently or all that competently. Now, you don't have to hire all of these, but this is a list of possibilities. This is a classic case of too many cooks spoiling the broth. Scheduling a time or times when all the participants can meet together is a headache. Decision-making grinds to a halt when every professional insists on being heard, even on matters outside their expertise. And often therapists, financial planners, child psychologists, and/or divorce coaches will pick sides in the negotiations process instead of offering neutral observations and advice. The philosophical foundation of collaborative divorce is misguided. It's part of a broader trend of importing social science methods into family law under the guise of making it more therapeutic. But what's lost in this approach is the role of the law itself, resolving conflict through principles, rules, precedent, and clear decision-making authority. But family law is not therapy. And let's be frank, if the parties were both emotionally stable, communicative, and able to compromise effectively, they likely wouldn't be divorcing in the first place. To believe they could work out their differences in divorce by collaborating now would be unrealistic for most people. Sometimes arguments need to be settled by a judge or someone acting in the same kind of capacity, such as an arbitrator. Collaborative divorce creates a vacuum of authority to rule on and determine the outcome of the dispute. No judge, no structure, no real accountability. If the collaborative divorce process does not result in a settlement agreement, then the divorcing parties must start over with new lawyers, if they choose to go with lawyers. Much of the time, money, and emotional effort poured into collaboration is thus wasted. I've seen firsthand how collaborative divorce can drag out proceedings, inflate costs, and leave clients more exhausted than empowered. The court system, though imperfect, has the tools to resolve acrimonious disputes. It doesn't do it well, but it still does it more effectively than collaborative divorce generally. Collaborative divorce might seem appealing in concept, but in reality, it's a time and money-wasting process. If you're considering divorce, collaboration is best reserved for the attitude you bring to mediation or settlement negotiations. Odds are that a good lawyer and a fair judge can do for you far more than a team of well-meaning, overpaid specialists will. Now here's where the asterisk comes in. A divorce coach is a trained professional who provides support and guidance during divorce. They help individuals clarify their goals, interests, and outcomes related to divorce. Divorce coaches do not provide legal, settlement, or financial advice. They specialize in divorce, co-parenting, child development, and related issues. Or so they say.